Hi everyone, welcome to another segment of Short Clip Lessons. Today we are going to continue our lesson on common fingers. Now last time we introduced common fingers by talking about our C chord and our E minor chord. And what finger was our common finger between these two chords? It was finger number 2. Now remember, a lot of us have gotten comfortable doing the Spider-Man E minor chord. Remember, this is not incorrect, but for the sake of these exercises, I want you to use finger 1 on fret number 2, string number 5, and finger 2 on string number 4, fret number 2. So for E minor, we will do this, and now we will see why. Today we are going to include our E minor 7 chord, our E minor 6 chord. So 2 more chords into our progression of common fingers. So let's begin by reviewing our C and E minor chord. Let's go ahead and just play them 4 times together. We're going to do our C chord into our E minor chord 4 times each. Nice and slow. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So this makes playing a lot smoother. So for those of us that have taken the time in doing the first lesson of common fingers, we should already start noticing that there is way less movement on our left hand, which is essentially what we want when we are playing the guitar. Okay, so good. Now let's talk about E minor 7. So E minor 7, E minor, and C all have finger 2 in common. So again, finger 2 will not move. It will stay on string number 4, fret number 2, and E minor 7 is just like your E minor chord, so leave that finger 1. So now we have finger 1 and finger 2 in common between E minor and E minor 7. And all we're going to do is add that finger 4 on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So again, finger number 4, 2nd string, 3rd fret. And this is the way it should sound. Make sure you strum all 6 strings. Good. So practice that chord a few times. If you need to, go ahead and pause the video so that you can get comfortable with it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to practice going from E minor to E minor 7. We're going to strum E minor 4 times. We're going to give ourselves 4 beats of silence. But what do we do during those 4 beats of silence? We count and we prepare. What are we going to prepare? That finger 4 going to that 2nd string, 3rd fret for the E minor 7. So let's try it together, starting from E minor. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and silence. Finger 4 prepares for your E minor 7. Ready, and silence. Go back to E minor. Ready, and silence. Prepare finger 4 for E minor 7. Ready, and good. So now do this as many times as you need. Now what you would do is, once you're comfortable with 4 beats of silence, you're going to do the same thing, but strumming each chord 2 times only, and then giving yourself only 2 beats of silence. So it should sound like this. E minor first, ready, and 1, 2, silence, prepare E minor 7, and 1, 2, silence, back to E minor, and 1, 2, silence, E minor 7, and 1, 2, and again you do this as many times as you need so that you are comfortable. Then you go and do the exercise without any beats of silence, but you will strum the chord as a long note chord, which means you strum it 1 time, and I want you to count up to count number 4, and then you will play E minor 7. So it should sound this way. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So once you get comfortable with those two chords, you will include our C chord, and it should go this way. You're going to strum each chord 4 times. Ready? And C, 2, 3, 4, E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor 6. 7, 3, 4. So good. E minor 7. Sorry. Now we will add E minor 6, which is finger number 3 on string number 2, fret number 2. But notice finger 1 and finger 2 stayed the same. So finger 1 and 2 have become our common fingers between E minor 7, and now E minor 6. All 4 chords have finger 2 as a common finger, but now finger 1 is also a common finger. So E minor 6, you will also strum all 6 strings, and that is the way it should sound. So finger 3, string number 2, fret number 2. Good. So now you would do the same exercise, but now you're going to start with E minor 7, strum it 4 times, 4 beats of silence to prepare for E minor 6, finger 3 on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So let's try that together, starting from E minor 7. Ready? E minor 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and silence. Prepare for E minor 6, finger 3 on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and silence. And do that a few times until you get comfortable with it, and then go to the second part of the exercise, which is 2 strums for each and 2 beats of silence for each. So let's start from E minor 7 into E minor 6, doing just that. Ready? And 1, 2, silence, silence, 1, 2, silence, silence. And you would do that combination over and over again till you got comfortable with it. And then 4 beats of a strum, so a long note strum, which means you play the chord 1 time, but you let it ring for 4 counts, and then you play the next chord also. So no beats of silence, but long note chords. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now you would do this until you get comfortable with those chords, and then we would combine all 4 chords. So we would start from our C chord, and the first thing, of course, is doing the first part of the exercise is giving yourself 4 beats of silence between each chord. So C, then E minor, then E minor 7, then E minor 6 with 4 beats of silence between each chord. Ready? Starting from C, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and silence, E minor. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor 7, finger 4. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and silence, finger 3, E minor 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and silence, back to C. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So you would do that again as many times as you needed to, and very slow, so that you're giving yourself enough time. Once you get comfortable with that, you go to the second part of the exercise, which is 2 beats of silence. Once you do that, and 2 strums, and once you do that 100 times and you're comfortable with it, you go to the third part, which is the long chord strum, long note chord strum of 4 beats, but no silence between each chord. So let's try that third exercise together, starting from C. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, E minor, and 1, 2, 3, E minor 7, and 1, 2, 3, E minor 6, and 1, 2, 3, back to C, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then E minor, and so on until you're comfortable with it. Good. So once you do this entire activity at a very good speed for you and very comfortable where you are not having any type of hesitations, I want you to do 4 strums for each chord, but you will begin from E minor and you will go E minor, E minor 7, E minor 6, and C. 4 times each, repeating the exercise until you get really comfortable with it. So let's start from E minor, 4 times each. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, E minor 7, 1, 2, 3, E minor 6, 1, 2, 3, C, and 1, 2, 3, back to E minor, and 1, 2, 3, E minor 7, and 1, 2, 3, E minor 6, and 1, 2, 3, C, and 1, 2, 3, back to E minor, and again do this until you're comfortable with it at a very slow speed. This will lead us into our first song on the guitar using common fingers. So all these chords are a part of this song. So make sure you work on it, and then we will discuss the song on our next lesson. Thank you.